Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salsabila and my ID is 2410731019 and I will be presenting about English in Hong Kong now. Okay, so the first one I will explain about the country profile. So Hong Kong is located on the southeastern coast of China and they has a population for about 7.5 million people. And the two main languages that spoken here are English and Cantonese. They use English mainly in education, business, and also government. And they use Cantonese for the main language for everyday communication. And also, Hong Kong is famous for its mixed Eastern and Western influences, and it reflects both of its Chinese roots and its long history of British colonial history. Okay, next I will explain about the historical background. So, English was first introduced to Hong Kong in 1842 when the territory became a British colony after the First Opium War. So, during the British rule, English became the language of administration, trade, and also education. But then, when Hong Kong was handed back to China in 1997, English remained one of its official languages alongside Chinese. And even today, globalization keeps English important, especially in international communication and business. Okay, now moving on to English circle. So based on Catru's three circles model, Hong Kong belongs to the outer circle of the English. So this means that English is functioned as a second language, but it still plays a very significant role in this society. So people use English in government, law, education, and business, while Cantonese is mainly used in daily life. So for short, English and Cantonese work side by side depending on the setting. Now moving on to English in education. So English plays a huge part in Hong Kong's education system. Many schools and universities use English as the medium of instruction, especially at the higher levels. So there are universities like University of Hong Kong, CUHK, and HKUST are the English medium institutions. And students also takes English exams such as the HKDSE, IELTS, or TOEFL. And most of the students have a positive attitude toward learning English because it seems as the key to better career opportunities and international success. Okay, next I will explain about the political reasons. So, politically, English is still very important in Hong Kong. It is used in government, in the legal system, and also in official documents. And court proceedings and laws are often written in both English and Chinese. So, English also helps Hong Kong to connect with the rest of the world in diplomacy and global affairs. And its continued use reflects Hong Kong's mixed identity, which is both Chinese and international. Okay, last but not least is the economic reasons. So English is essential for business and trade in Hong Kong, and it is the main language that is used in like international companies, banking, and also finance. And also the tourism industry also depends on English to communicate with the visitors from around the world. But besides that, industries like technology and information services also use English as their working language. And overall, English helps Hong Kong to stay globally competitive and attractive to investors and professionals. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation for English in Hong Kong, ma'am. And these are all of the references that I use for this presentation. Most of them come from an online sources such as the Oxford English Dictionary, the Wikipedia, the HKU Business School website, and also I got from the South China Morning Post, which is an opinion actually, but these sources helped me to provide the background information and also the real example on how English functions in Hong Kong today. Okay, so I think that's all for my presentation about English in Hong Kong, ma'am. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.